Yeah, who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows with you? The thing I like about Chesty Malone is they were fucking great. They were great because I first experienced them over the radio. They were played with my group and a bunch of other fucking hunt. Just go check out Pat Duncan on WFMU.org and go listen to back episodes of Pat Duncan if you're into punk rock, and you'll see the bands they used to play us with. Chesty Malone always used to come up with us. They were around during the same time, and they were one of the bands I liked. Oh, I liked all of them on Pat Duncan. To be honest, I don't think every song he played I liked. Some of them more than others, and um, and Michael Shelley too. I loved Michael Shelley. Michael Shelley's show on Saturdays. With Pat Duncan is just yeah, and Chesty Malone, and then years go by, and then you see Chesty Malone and Jacqueline, and you see her husband Anthony, and you're just like, she's adorable, you know. And he knew that. That's why he put her in the band, I think, because I forgot what band he was with. But they got good. They got good over COVID. I think is when they hit their peak, or maybe they can ride that peak. But they had a really 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 good fucking drummer, and for the most part they always did. And then Anthony got the wah pedal, and then that made a surprising difference somehow. I don't know. I don't know. It seemed to, yeah, it seemed to work somehow because I use a lot of effects. I try them and they never work. But he got the wah pedal. That was fucking great. And they started doing the show on YouTube. They should do one though. And he's another one. He's a big Misfits guy. I've never seen him on the internet before. Besides that, that's what was interesting. And yeah, it's clear to see he's a real big Misfits and Samhain fan. And what was their channel? New Yorkers in Exile. Yeah, that was a good one. The one I watched them all, and I watched them all repeatedly on loop. And the best one to me is when he took some asshole stepped on his guitar at a show for some reason because it was on the stage, and it was back in the '90s. That's the story. And what he did was he glued it back together, and that. I don't know. There was just something about that. And he had an autograph in his case. Yeah, that kind of hit a chord in me. And I was like, wow. And he glued it back together, which was major surgery, but he did that and it was cool. I should get in a band with a blonde bitch. Exactly. I'd love to hang out with them. I'd go bring some Coors Lights, put them on ice, and I'd be like, yo, dude, let's make a fucking pizza. That's what I'd bring records too. And I'd bring fuck yeah, that's what I do. I bring records. I go hang with them, make a pizza, drink Coors Light, and probably bring a bottle of whiskey if you wanted any of that, and go hang out with them. But that's what I'd be doing right now in my life. I'd be married, driving around, fucking going to Walmart, yeah, making pizzas, and just it, I don't know why you still have energy after that, but just yeah, do fucking records and shows and shit. I don't know why any of you deserve to hear this either, though. Really, but yeah, they were great. I keep checking their channel and it just doesn't move. I think they're on some other account, but they were great, and she was fucking great. You know what I mean? That girl, I mean, she's like really good for. She came out of nowhere. I don't know. If she was in a band before, but yeah. I mean, how many times you play with a bunch of bands that are just ugly? You know, I mean, it's just a bunch of dudes, and it's just like, okay, whatever. At least you guys can do is wear makeup, and they don't even do that, and it's just four dudes with no deodorant that look like shit. And you're like, this sucks. You go to a show where there's a girl in the band, that kind of helps things a little bit somehow, some way. It does.